Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still somewhat new. It's it's actually just over a year old now, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. A big thank you to all my subscribers, all my viewers. I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Without you, my channel would not be a channel. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series, an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the 2-Yet-1, book 1 here, which I've read aloud live on Facebook and then uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. Just know that book 2 is published and available. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below, whether it's to purchase or watch me read book 1 aloud, see if you like the story. All right, everyone, so welcome back. I have, you may notice a new tablescape here I'm so excited about, or tarotscape, or whatever. I'm so excited here. I've been planning this for a while, and so it is summertime now. We're done with the mother and father readings, and now it's time to just, focus on summer. So I got some, I've got some seagulls up here. I got this cute little tail over here. This is your abundance visual. Okay, this was like just like a little favor at a dollar store. This is a little plastic bead, and then I just took this. This is an old mask from COVID, and I dyed it with strawberries. So this is your abundance visual. And then, these little stickers, these were for scrapbooking. I got little flip-flops over here and a little pail and sunglasses. This says Life's a Beach. I got little ball over here and an umbrella. And oh, I love this little thing right here. These dolphins that glow and change color. These are reminiscent of Atlantis, just like this is called Larimar stone, which is supposedly created during Atlantis, and it's so beautiful. So I got a raw piece of it right here as well. Okay, so as a reader, sorry guys, I got new decks. Today I'm using the Mermaid Tarot from Lisa Robertson, illustrated by Julie Dillon. This one is awesome. It's not the same creator, but it's a lot like the Enchanted Forest deck that I love so freaking much. Oh, popped my neck there. Okay, now at the end, I'm going to pull at least one card, or, as many cards as the universe is telling me, from the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck by Angela Hartfield, the same creator who created the Ganesha deck that I used. It's so beautiful. And I was thinking about using this next deck because it has so many mermaids in it, but then I was like, no, because I wanted to read from the book for this Whispers of the Ocean, but apparently reading from the book is not going to happen this week because when I started the first reading for this week, which was Virgo, they got the Queen of Wands in this particular deck, who is Pele, and I was thinking that I should have gotten this deck, and then I didn't, and then right at the end I was just told, just get that deck. So I got it out and I shuffled it, and out came Pele. So we're using this deck this week as well, the Legendary Ladies Goddess deck by Anne Shen. This has lots of mermaids in it, and like I said, Goddess Pele. So that was my message, my confirmation that my spirit guides wanted me to use this particular deck, the Legendary Ladies deck. Okay, so if I need to clarify at all, I will be using the Tarot of the Cloisters deck. I did look up to see who created this. A person named Michelle Leavitt created the Tarot of the Cloisters. So thank you, Michelle. Alrighty, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you wrote for your own life before you incarnated so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain poignant lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded within your soul. The free will allows us to lower in vibration in a lifetime, but if you can manage to rise lifetime after lifetime, you can get to a place where you are what is called enlightened, like Jesus, like Buddha, Thoth, Isis. We know that these people affect a great deal of positive change on our planet, so when I'm looking at your major arcana, it is a lot like looking at your fate or fortune, but not exactly because of the free will. There are times we write things into our divine blueprint that we cannot change no matter how hard we try. That's because we wrote it that way. Those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you do not have. All right, so this particular deck does have reversals. The Enchanted Forest one did not. So of course I checked out the book, and here we've got, right here at the heart of everything. Please focus. Thank you. At the heart of everything, you've got a Page of Cups. This could be a child. You might be focused right now on a young water sign. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio energy. Let me just adjust this lighting. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Now, every time I get a Page of Cups that has a fish in it, that tells me that someone's emotions have been stirred, okay? Now, pages are, they can be children to teenagers in your life, so this could be, like I said, like a young water sign, but this is also a messenger as well. You may have received a message recently about emotions being stirred. You may have stirred someone's emotions, and they may have sent you a message about it, basically. So that feels like a pretty good energy. Now, what this young Page of Cups is doing here is that he is supposed to be learning how to scry in his cup, but there is that fish there. So it's like the book says it's not clear whether or not he's supposed to be learning how to scry throughout this chaos that this little fish is creating in his cup, or if he is just supposed to, learn how to deal with that, or if, scry right through it or not. So, but like I said, what I feel here is that you probably had some sort of message that had some kind of emotion involved there, some sort of initial stirring of emotion, something new, okay? Now, the energy that is crossing your water energy here is more water energy. Here's the card of Pisces, so this could be a Pisces, or a Pisces could be involved with this. Now, this is the Moon card, and traditionally it's all about intuition and deception, things that they're in the dark. Intuitively that something is out there in the dark, but it isn't until the light shines on it that you can actually see it. When we see things in the dark, the shadows can make their reality seem a little deceptive, and it isn't until we really shine the light on it that we see the truth for what it is. And now this particular mermaid here is a siren. Now everybody is always like, oh no, the siren, they sing and they bring the sailors to their death. However, this one, she is a full moon siren, and during each full moon she rises to the surface and she sings these beautiful songs that are actually healing to everyone. Every single full moon she comes up and sends out this lovely song. So to me, this is a very healing moon. It's about communication, it's about listening. And so we started with this water energy as well, very Pisces energy, but also it's like communication. So now I'm feeling like you may be communicating with someone intuitively even, but this is definitely regarding intuition and communication um, through vibration, because the vibration of her voice is what is healing. And so this is very communicative. Okay, there's communication going on here. So whatever this was, they may have received this lesson of somebody saying, hey, you've stirred my emotions, and wow, that just was very healing. That brought things to light, things you didn't know. It clarified things. And so this was communication. Okay. Wow. So, okay. So what is at the root of all of this is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So this is Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. I'll just show her to you right side up. Now she makes her rounds in her territory, and she writes down everything she sees, just making sure everything is good in her territory. However, when the Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse, they're not going anywhere. There's been no movement. Okay, at the root of this, the Knight of Pentacles brings in this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning, this new seed to be planted, this new earthly life. Sometimes setting down roots somewhere else. So you've waited for this opportunity or this new beginning or some money to come in or something, and it just hasn't. It's been at a standstill. And this is what is at the root of what's going on here with this communication and this moon energy. Okay. Now, what's moving out of your life at this time, this is what is in your recent past. Okay. And she is the Page of Wands. So this is the second page. This could be a child. This could be a teenager. However, she's in the reverse. And she's learning how to use her wand. Okay, now this very much reminds me of the Page of Wands in the Forest of Enchantment deck, which is the same thing. This young young magician is trying to learn how to use his wand. Now, that's what she's doing here. When she's in the reverse, though, this talks about being impatient and ignorant, and how those beginning moments will turn into hang on, what did they say? Let me get the book. It just went clean out of my head. Right. Okay, so impatience and ignorance will turn your beginning steps into your final march of shame. You are taking only the first steps with this new energy, and you can't possibly know all there is to learn if you persist in letting your ego run the show. Don't be surprised when your fire pearls blow up in your brand new wand. So this is an energy that you were embodying in your recent past, but it's moving out of your life at this time. Okay, so maybe you were impatient and ignorant about something that you were starting, and but this particular energy is on its way out now. Okay, so this isn't that was kind of a little harsh there. Okay, but that's on its way out. So good. We don't need impatience and ignorance setting us up for failure, basically. You know what I mean? That's exactly what that seemed to be saying here. So so the other two cards that we've got sitting up here, these two cards, sorry, they are future cards for me as a reader. I'll just read this one first. And what we have is the Queen of Cups. So wow, a lot of water energy going on here. Okay, now the Queen of Cups is the queen who's very much like the High Priestess. She is intuition. You know, this is all about intuition. Oh gosh, sorry guys. Okay, so this is Namu, goddess Namu. Now, like I said here, I mean, look at this. This is really focused on intuition, communicating through intuition, telepathy, communicating love, communicating the heart energy. Okay, this queen is very kind. Everybody loves her. She is beautiful. Okay. Yeah, she's as psychic as the high priestess. This is psychic right here. You know, this is, whenever I get the queen or king of cups, I always say too that this could be someone who is the king or queen of your heart. But I feel like you might, if this isn't you, if this isn't someone else, this is you, of course. But goodness, you know, we've got, this could be a Pisces. Well, it could be a Scorpio as well. The moon energy is feminine as well. The sun is masculine. The moon is feminine. Feminine intuition, feminine kindness and love and healing. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That's coming up here. All right. And then what we've got here in your next future card, pardon me, is the Emperor in the reverse. Now this is Poseidon. This is God Poseidon. And he's the Emperor. This is Aries energy. Okay. Now, this guy is, what he means in this book, I gotta look it up because it's not so much the distorted masculine energy that I usually read this Emperor at, and I'm feeling very strongly that this is what it means for you. Right, here we go. So yeah, he's a leader, he's in control. He's in charge of everything, and he takes it very seriously. This is a person who takes their job very seriously, their leadership very seriously. If you don't lead, you're not a leader, right? This says you may be trying to shift your responsibilities onto someone else, thinking that you don't need to be an active participant in the creation of your goal or dream. You may want to reconsider that line of thinking. A leader that doesn't actually lead is weak, and a weak leader puts all under their rule in harm's way. There may very well be small, meaningless tasks that are better delegated to others, but when it comes to your creation, your empire, you must mold it with your own two hands. Otherwise, all you could be left with is the crumbled mess of what could have been. Okay, yeah, that is a very different message from dealing with a distorted masculine type who is possessive and jealous and manipulative and a control freak, all that stuff. Nope, this is telling you, be careful if you want to create an empire. And here you've got, you know, this queen energy here. Maybe what you want to do here is master your emotions, because when you become the emperor or the empress, the empress is all the queens. So their energy, like one by one, if you go on mastering your emotion, swords, your mind, pentacles, your health and your wealth, and wands, your passion, your energy, your fire. When you have mastered all those energies, you become the emperor or the empress. Okay? The emperor is all the kings. The empress is all the queens. But for me as a reader, the kings and queens are equal. They just have different personality types. I do not see the kings as the highest energy, like higher than her. No. They're completely equal. Okay? So it's mastering gentleness, kindness, and love, and mastering your emotions that is what's going to go on here. Okay? Because it could be you're not mastered these emotions may be exactly why you're in danger of not really creating your own empire. That's a warning. You know, you want to be the boss. You want to flip this energy. Okay, that's another thing I'm being shown. In this, these are future positions. So he's still a possibility. Okay, it's possible for you to have this reversed meaning, but you may, after watching this, you may just flip this card's energy and say, that's it, I'm going to be the boss of my own life. And then, boom, there you are. Okay, so your next energy you've got here is your hope. You are really hoping that there's an end to a cycle, okay? You've been going through a kind of cycle and you're sick of it. You want it to end, okay? But you may also be hoping to travel. This is also a card of travel. You may want to go out into the world, okay? Yeah, you want a cycle to end, and you want the world to open up to you. Okay? If it had been in the reverse, that would be you hoping that a cycle doesn't end, but you want something to end. Really, really bad. You want the world. You want the world. That's what I just heard. A new world. Your own world. Yeah. Your own world. Your empire. This is your current environment or state of being. Just show it to you upright. What we have here is the Three of Pentacles. And very much like the Forest of Enchantment deck, what we have are three beings that are working together harmoniously. We have a frog queen, a sprite, I believe, and of course a mermaid. And they're all working together happily, competently, harmoniously. However, that's not what you're doing right now. Okay? This is about you resisting help. And that it doesn't, it's going to be a detriment here. You may need some help. Okay? That's interesting. Because what you've got here is this warning to create your empire yourself. Yet right here, you're trying to do everything yourself and you're refusing help. Well, let me tell you something. The emperor built his empire, yes, but do you think he didn't have any help? This talked about delegating some of the smaller things to other people, right? There you go. You take care of the big things. You take care of the direction. But when it comes to smaller tasks that you know that other people can do, you may want to delegate. You're the leader. But if you don't have people around you helping you, you're not leading anything. So you can't be a leader without those who want to help you out. Right? You can't do it all by yourself. Alrighty. Now, what we have here is your fear card. And it's the Hermit. Virgo energy. And you are all by yourself. All right, so this is, looks like an octopus guy here. Now, this is, when it's, this particular deck talks about when you're alone, the time for the solitude is over. You're afraid that your solitude is over. You've been alone, you've been doing this hermit moment, and I think you got kind of comfortable there. But it's over. Okay, it's time for you to come out. You've been in your cave for too long. You already know what brings you joy. Now it's time to do something about it. It's time to build that empire. But you're afraid to come out and interact with people because you've been enjoying your time alone. You've been learning about yourself. You learned about yourself. You may have learned how different you are from others. And, you know, to go back out into the world after this type of healing can be scary. You know, when you are used to silence, you're used to people leaving you alone, and then what? So you go back out into the world. You want to go out into the world, but you're scared because you've been used to the silence. The comfort of the silence, the comfort of your own company. You're afraid, but this is what you want. You want to come out into the world again. Right, so, wow, okay, so what we've got here next is, that's right, the Two of Cups. All right, Two of Cups. That looks like the Little Mermaid and, what was that, Prince Eric or whatever, except he's got red hair in this. Now, you know, the Two of Cups, we know this is love. However, this is in the reverse for you. So this is new love. Somebody's the king or queen of your heart. This is you resisting it. This is you resisting it because of past pain. This is you resisting it because you're afraid to come out into the world. You may have been in this hermit moment because of the pain that you've had in the past. You were a bit careless in the past. Okay, so the hermit, he's surrounded by the darkness because he's in the dark night of the soul when he goes into his cave. You've been hurt. You've been in the dark night of the soul. But you've already learned what you were supposed to learn while you were there. You learned what brings you joy. You're just afraid to come out into the light and the noise of the world. So this is the potential to lose this love. If you do not build your own empire, you must do this yourself. You can't leave the important parts up to other people. And the important part in this is to be a part of this relationship, to be vulnerable again, to come out of your shell, literally, and let this person in. See how she's coming out of the water, out into the light, and that's where he is? If she'd have stayed down in the waves in the dark where the hermit is, she wouldn't have even seen this guy. This is you coming out to the world. This is what you want. Yet, this energy is like this. So, Gemini, if you decide that no, I am not going to just sit around and let other people do the important stuff because then it won't be my empire, you flip this energy. Maybe what you've been doing is waiting for this person to communicate with you. See all this healing communication going on? You can't leave a relationship up to someone else, right? So it's your turn to put energy into this. Create your life. No one else will create it for you. You're a part of this Magician card. Mercury rules you. There's Mercury involved in the Magician card. This is the Sea Witch. This is a Sea Witch, okay? This is the Magician. This is you. You can manifest whatever you want. You are powerful. If you just decide to do this, boom, you're the emperor. What? Is it that simple? Yeah. Yeah, it is. This is you manifesting whatever you want in your life. You've got all of the resources that you need to do this. You've got earth, air, fire, water. Just like I was saying, that in order to become the emperor or the empress, you master earth, air, fire, and water. You master, here's water, you master emotion, air, intellect, fire, passion, earth, health and wealth. That's exactly what Triton does. He is the magician. It's part of the description of this card in the book, in this deck, that he has everything that he needs. He's got earth, air, fire, and water, and passion and spirit with him. He's got everything that he needs, and that's why he's an emperor. You know how powerful you are, and maybe that's why you're letting so many other people do things for you. But if you don't create your own life, it's not really your empire. Alrighty, let's just study my little table here. Okay. Alrighty, let's get some oracle cards and we'll close out your reading. I pull the oracle cards at the end because they tend to pull it all together. Rather than if I pulled them in the beginning They would probably give me kind of atmosphere around this whole reading, but I like to pull them at the end and have them pull it together. Please don't forget to like, comment, and please subscribe. Check out my books, all of that. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you all. Let's see what we can get for a Gemini. Oh boy, okay. Nope, that's just way too many. That's a whole stack. Sorry, guys. All right, Whispers of the Ocean, calm down here and just give me at least 1 or 2 cards. It's all excited, trying to give us like 5 or 6 cards. I'm like, okay, there we go. Oh, okay. So this says, disengage from outcomes. Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Oh, find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. Lack of forgiveness. Okay, so that's like the past stuff that you went through, and it's obvious that you need to forgive yourself, because this is like being impatient and being ignorant and trying to learn how to use your power and just kind of screwing stuff up. So this is you forgiving you. Forgive you, forgive the others who broke your heart. Master your emotion. Forgiveness. Okay? Love. Unconditional. That's what's in her cup. Unconditional love. That's what the Empress holds. You want to be the boss of your own life? You've got everything that you need in order to manifest that. All right, let's see what we can get from the legendary ladies. It has lots of mermaids in here and Pele. I love this deck. I love the artwork. I love all the ladies in it. Wow, Durga just came out. Okay, we'll just leave her. Hey, Durga. All right. Anybody else? Wow. Okay, that's pretty definite. Oh, wow. Holy moly, you got a bunch of them. Whoa. All right. So, Durga, she's talking about boundaries here, okay? She's the Hindu goddess of the universe. There are some boundaries to the universe somewhere, I'm thinking. This is saying, look, you've got to, well, you don't have to do anything, but, oh. My guides just pointed out to me something. Can you see that? The trident. Okay. She's saying, set certain boundaries. Okay. Like, as the emperor, I'm going to do this, 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 and this, because this is the most important. That's your boundary. Everything else, I'm going to assign to others to help, or delegate, not assign. You know what I mean? This is taking control of your universe. The emperor and the empress are the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Now, Durga is a divine feminine. However, when she's actually Parvati. Right now, as Durga, she's in warrior mode. Okay, so that is a very masculine energy. Okay, so she's suggesting that, you know, this is your masculine energy that is going to help you, that you probably should be using. Okay, the masculine energy of taking charge, of being the boss, of taking the reins of your own life. She's riding a tiger. Okay, so this trident, there's something about this trident here. There may be 3 things that you got to do, or 3 boundaries that you got to set. But that was awesome. I mean, the tridents are both on the same side and everything. Now, connection to nature. All right? I'm just like, I was just feeling this. Here. You have earth, air, fire, and water. You are the magician. And spirit. Okay? Gaia is our planet. She is a huge part of the feminine. She is our mother. She is physically our physical mother. Okay? So I just feel like these two together are, I mean, look at, they're both kind of looking away. She's got a stuff in her hair. She's got stuff in her hair of 5 pointed starfish, and then she's got flowers. They're both wearing green. There's just, this is you. This is our planet, rather, telling you, Gemini, you may control this energy that you're made of. My energy, the earth, the world. Okay, this is what you want. It's what you are me, Gemini. That means that you have the power to control the part of me that is you. Okay? Wow, that's freaking awesome. Okay, so the world. And then gratitude by Joshi Ketzel. Okay, gratitude. Be grateful every day for everything that you have. Okay, this comes from your heart energy. Okay? Your heart gives off the gratitude energy. And when you are grateful every day, when you can name off everything that you are grateful for, the universe or Gaia, see, the universe and the planet give you what you want. This king or queen of your heart, you send out love and appreciation, then you are, then something really wonderful to love and appreciate comes into your life. Gemini, they're saying the planet and the entire universe is here to help you do this, to create your empire. Wow. I totally see why I was to use the Legendary Ladies deck. Because what you're doing is you are rebirthing yourself, says Hell. She is all about Phoenix energy. All right, death and rebirth. Yeah, they're showing me the black and white here, and the black and white here. This is related. Rebirth yourself by disengaging from these outcomes. Okay? That's how you're going to open yourself to the highest love. Let go. Find ways to release worry and unresolved or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. When you do this, you will be reborn. All right. Wow, that was deep. All right, Gemini, so how much control do you have over this situation? I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 out of 10 cards means that almost half of this is your divine blueprint. This is a very pivotal time in your life, but you still have a great deal of control. And that's what I'm saying. Get this guy to flip, okay? And this will flip as well. And I think, Gemini, I think you're going to do it. Because what we have here is the Queen of Cups and the right side up. Boom. Do not forget who you are. All right? All right, that's what I have for you at this time, Gemini. That was really an incredible reading. I hope it resonated with you. That's what I have for you. I'll see you next time.